Hey, a lot of you have been asking me to do another class setup because I changed up a lot of classes. I created an earlier class setup video on rank play, but I've been playing with a bunch of different other classes, so I thought I'd make a video on that. I basically have five hardpoint classes. The Here's the first one, Insanity. I put stock, quick draw, and foregrip. For I find these are pretty good attachments to use for hardpoint. The foregrip lets me kind of keep on point and on shooting. Quick draw, I can raise my weapon quicker, and stock to kind of I can strafe quicker. You can kind of replace the quick draw with extended mags for hardpoint if you want, if you're not going to be very mobile. So that's definitely an option as well. I use lightweight to move to the hard points really quickly. You can also swap this out with flak jacket if you're going to be on the hill a lot and there's a lot of grenades. I normally stay on the hill anyways without flak jacket. You know, um, Hopefully they don't throw grenades. But you can swap this out for a flak jacket as well. Cold-blooded helps me stay kind of unnoticeable sometimes in like dark areas, or if I'm lying down, it kind of looks like I'm a dead body, so that helps sometimes. I use toughness and blast suppressor, so I can kind of stay hidden when I'm moving, jumping around, XOing from one hard point to the next, so they don't know where I'm coming from. That's for blast suppressor. Toughness helps me, win more gun battles. Use overclock. For every hard point, you have to have overclock. It's just a must. You got to get to each hard point as quickly as possible, so you got to have overclock. Have a grenade and an assault drone with rockets. In hardpoint, you can actually get this assault drone pretty easily, especially if the hardpoints, capturing hardpoints, killing people on the hill, killing people, the enemies that are on the hill. You get a lot of extra bonus points, so you can get this assault drone pretty easily. You got to add rockets to it, and it makes it really lethal. It's the best assault. It's the best score streak in the game, even in pub matches. Some people put AI control on this thing. You can. That's definitely an option. But if you decide to do that, you got to make sure that you get on the hill and then put up your assault drone, because this thing will just fly randomly everywhere. You need this to stay on the hard point. And also you want to do it right when the hard point starts, because if you do it with like 20 seconds left on the hard point and you launch this thing, it's a waste because it's already time to rotate and your assault drone's like not playing the objective basically. So I like to take it off the assault, the AI control, and just use missiles so I can control it. I have a full party, so I can we all do callouts, so my party can tell me where the enemy is spawning. They can tell me where they're coming from, so I can move my assault drone and really protect that hard point. And Obsidian Steed, it's exact same thing, same perks and attachments. It's just I have this and I put extended mags on it. The hole puncher is an excellent option. The regular ARX is okay. The steel bite is actually worse than the hole puncher. Steel bite has more damage, but that's misleading. It's just got higher wall penetration, but the hole puncher shoots quicker. So unless you tend to like kill a lot of people like through walls or something, the hole puncher is better than the steel bite or any other ARX. But this thing is a beast. You don't need extended mags. This thing has plenty of ammo. The speakeasy, I use this in close quarters for hardpoint. It's the exact same perks and attachments. Perks, I mean. S12. I sometimes use this for like Detroit hardpoint. I put you don't have to use a vengeance. Any S12 work, but don't use the elite variants because those were not buffed. So the elite variants are actually worse than the regular S12s. Like the base version is actually better than the elite versions. That's as of now. I don't know if they're gonna like change that in a patch or not later. So I find that foregrip is really good for this because this thing has crazy kick. Here you can, look at that. Normally if you're lying down in the hard point, you're lying, so it'll have a little less kick. But look at that. Even if you're lying down, it's got a lot of kick. So I put foregrip. I kind of like the Vengeance because it comes with a foregrip. So for free. Then I put extended mags. Sorry, my cat's getting in the way. Put extended mags because this you gotta. It's essential to have extended mags and advanced rifling on the S12. Just because the range is so bad and it doesn't come with much ammo. I put lightweight and flat jacket, so because with this I tend to just literally just camp on the hill. I put hardwire to protect me from stuns, and I got trophy systems to protect me more from grenades. This is wrong. This should actually be cold-blooded actually. And moving on to my search classes, I have this is the class I use the most for search. This hole puncher. You can also swap this out with IMR. They're both equally good. Just whatever you prefer your game style. They're both equally good. So yeah, I got quick draw, stock, red dot, and I put the Morse Doctor and the variable zoom. If you want, you can create two classes. You can make this class and another class and swap this variable zoom for thermal, because certain maps the enemy shows it better with thermal. But yeah, I mean, I kind of like variable because I can zoom in a lot. Like, okay, so you can swap this Morse out for an Atlas. The Atlas has a bigger one-shot kill, I guess whatever spot on the body. So you definitely get a lot less hit markers than the Atlas. Another advantage of the Atlas over Morse is that it zooms in a little bit more than the default scope of the Morse. So if you're in the long range gunfight, sniper fight between the Atlas and the Morse, an Atlas should be able to win. However, with the Morse, if you're using it properly, you can zoom in way more than the Atlas. I mean, you can zoom. I mean, if you zoom in all the way, you can beat out. You should be able to beat out the Atlas. So basically, I mean, it's great. I mean, like the default zoom is less than the Atlas, so you can, a pro is that you can see more. You have a bigger field of vision. So and obviously the con is that you can't see as far as the Atlas, but then if you zoom in, you can. So it gives you more flexibility, I guess. The variable scope does. So there's that. You gotta put fast hands so you can swap out each gun as quickly as you can. You gotta have mute for every search class, and again I have those for every class. These two right here. Speakeasy search. It's exact same thing, except instead of ARX hole puncher, I have a speakeasy. So if you're gonna, I like to use this for like Detroit search, because normally I'm gonna be in either close quarters. I'll pull that speakeasy. In long range, I'll use the doctor because there's almost always a sniper in Detroit search. And I had this. I basically this is kind of like my AR search rush. I basically, okay, so I have mute. I got mute and overclock, and it's called rush because basically I'll start out the map with my knife, and I'll just run as fast as I can with overclock to flank the enemy, and once I get close to where I think someone is, then I'll whip out my assault rifle. So that's why I put overclock on there. And then mute is, you always need mute for search. I don't know why I put fast hands on there. That should just be cold blood, but it doesn't matter. The cold blood doesn't really help much. But I put lightweight obviously because I'm trying to flank the enemy, so that's needed. Similarly, this is the exact same thing. Except it gives me a little bit of mobility. Instead of running off my knife at first, I can have a speakeasy, so I can kind of like I can hunt the enemy better, I guess you can say. But I'm not gonna win as many gunfights long range as if I was using like an Insanity or some kind of assault rifle. And then I just have this. I sometimes use. It's basically the same thing as my hole puncher doctor, but I swap out the Morse with with an Atlas. So those are my search classes. My uplink classes. This is my assault rifle uplink. I only use this to control the glass basically in comeback uplink. This is highly effective in glass. I don't know if you guys know. Until they give us, until they fix the respawns. Whoever controls the glass in come back up leak, the enemy will spawn in green, so you can just run that ball on the other side of the map. So I mean everyone knows that, but yeah. So I played red dot, foregrip, and quick draw. Actually, this is wrong. Sorry. No, that's right. That is right. You don't need extended mags, just because I mean this thing has so many bullets. I put overclock so I can cut. I will control. I will camp glass to control spawns, but sometimes I need to move if the enemy's coming towards our base, and I need to. I'm kind of like a last line of defense. I'll overclock and try to get there as quickly as I can, or if we need to make a late push, I'll get on the glass and help protect ball or even run it. Yeah, and so and then I have assault drive missiles. And this is what I mostly use. If I'm not going to control glass and cut back uplink, or if I'm playing another uplink map, I like to use this. I got quick draw and Grandmaster rifling and speakeasy, and I got overclock. I'm sorry, I got overcharge with overclock and trophy system. Because I'm running the ball with this, or I'm escorting the ball, so I need overclock, so I can run as fast as I can, and the trophy system will protect me from like stuns and grenades and stuff and EMPs. You don't need blast suppressor because since I'm gonna have the ball or escorting the ball anyways, they already know where I'm at, so a blast suppressor is literally like pretty much like a waste, That's pretty much it. Then I have my capture the flag classes. I have this. I put quick draw on stock and red dot. You got for any capture the flag, you gotta have quick draw, because if you're running the flag, they know everyone. A lot of people are coming for you with the flag, so you gotta have a quick draw to make sure you get your gun up as quick as you can. I put overcharge with overclock, so I can run as quick and fast as I can with the flag, either with the flag or defending the flag, defending the flag carrier. This is the exact same thing, except I got speakeasy to make me quicker and more mobile, and I got 2 stuns, so I can when I'm running the flag, I can throw stuns at the enemy flag to kind of check to see where the enemy is. And my last class is I don't use this very often, but it's the exact same thing as my first hardpoint class. So this is a hardpoint class. So the only difference is that I put blind eye is because sometimes when the enemy runs score streaks, then it's kind of rare. There's not too many score streaks in ring play. I mean, it definitely happens. It definitely happens sometimes. But if you're on a good team, they're not gonna have score streaks that often on you. But if they do, or if you're going solo or something, yeah, you're gonna come with a lot of score streaks. So blind eye kind of helps you out with that. So this is more of a kind of a temporary class. So that's it. I got pub classes too, but this is just for ranked play. So yeah, let me know if you have any suggestions or what works for you. But yeah, those are my classes, and kind of like an explanation of why I use my particular perks and attachments. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions, and thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys later. Peace.